record. Hidden record, we're recording. Ready, starting. Here we go. Starting, recording. Yes, okay. Welcome to our first official Zoom Celebrate and Connect. Woo! Okay. All right, now C&C and Andrea are chatting or are screaming and everybody is just doing their thing. Okay, I love it. Paula, I'm laughing at you. I can see the corner of your eye. Okay, so yeah, doing great, you guys. So I'm so glad that you guys took the time to be on here live. And I know I've gotten several texts from people that couldn't. And of course, we will get the recording out. So thank you, thank you, thank you, you guys. I'm counting like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23 people. Yeah, that's an awesome crowd for Monday night, right? All right, I'm making sure that none of you are texting me. Okay, great. Okay, this is going to be good. I'm excited. And first of all, okay. I'm trying to calm myself because, you know, I was dancing a lot. Okay, so I'm excited. Like I got some notes and I got some stuff that we're going to talk about, but I'm excited and I want to thank you guys right now. Oh, okay, stop looking over there. I'll look over here. Okay, I want to thank you, first of all, for spending your time here with us this fabulous Monday. I want to thank you for who you be in the Courage Nation. Obviously, we're in unprecedented times, at least in our last 56 years, right, as a company and in the United States. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you for being who you are. I want to thank you for your accountability. I want to thank you for your professionalism, for your kindness, for your love, for your joy, for your energy, for your positive attitude, for everything that you are sharing with the world and what you are sharing with your team. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to C&C, and it means a lot to Andrea. And we are super proud to be your leaders through all of this. And there has never been a time as this, right? And we are the ones that are together right now. There will never be a team like this ever again because we are the ones. So whether you're watching live or whether you're going to be watching later, there are 88 of you in the Courageous Cadillac Max, and I think there's 100. Okay, math's not very good. 80, 40, 120. I don't know, 136 or 156 or something of us total. Courageous Cadillac Max and Courage Nation, maybe Andrea and C&C can help me with my math. But this group of people that's together right now is the group of people that is going through this, okay? Anybody on our team that has been on our team since January and February and now through March, we're gonna have a special thing forever. We're gonna have a special connection forever. I was talking to Maggie Fortman earlier today because Maggie Fortman is my Mary Kay connection to 9/11. And I was actually at a Mary Kay director meeting when 9/11 happened, and we were at a 3-hour director meeting in Brookfield, and we wished that we could just stay in the meeting all day, but we knew that we couldn't. And I came out and I met Maggie in the parking lot, and we hugged and we cried, and we just had such an extra tight bond. We've always had a good bond, but it was just even tighter. And I texted her today earlier, and I was like, I feel like this is 9/11 all over again with how close I feel to all of you and the prayers that I'm saying for you. And she said, I totally agree. So now I realize this is a completely different situation as that, right? But the country is coming together. I'm seeing kindness absolutely everywhere. Are you guys seeing kindness everywhere? Right? Like, yeah. Today, I just made a quick little stop to one of my nurse friends that lives down the road, a really good friend of mine. And I just brought her a little travel of the satin hands and just said, I know you need this right now. In fact, I took a picture of it. I'll post later. And she got it and she said, it's eerily quiet at the hospital right now. And she anticipates towards the end of the week that it's going to get far more exciting there, for lack of a better word. So she was really glad and grateful that I stopped by, and I just wanted to do that for her. So any extra little kindness thing that you guys can do it. It doesn't even have to be business related. Do it because it's who you are. It's who we be. Okay? Does that sound good? Okay. Also, I have jeans on and boots with my director jacket, FYI.
I have slippers and sweatpants.
Yeah. Okay. I did, however, put on 5 layers of mascara, so hopefully you can see that through here. Okay. All right. I've got some things to share, but
my hosiery on. I didn't have to put my hosiery on and my high heels, Lisa. What? Just kidding. I got tennis shoes on.
Yay! Yay! The most casual. Look at Della. Look at Della. She's got her fancy shoes. Look at her.
I love it.
I gotta unmute her. I gotta unmute you. Della.
Yes.
Della, that was awesome. Show those shoes again.
My
Sassy
grandmother
shoes.
picked these shoes out to go with my jacket. So
Yes!
what am I?
Oh my gosh, you guys, this is great. This is so great. This is so great. Look at, we got Maddie. Maddie's in lacrosse, right? Maddie's in lacrosse.
Yep, right.
Oh, great. And, oh, Heather. Heather's here. Heather's here from Iowa along with Whitney. Let's see. Who's Lady J? Who's Lady J?
I don't know.
Lady J? Oh, well, they're
Jordan.
Oh, Jordan! Jordan Herzog?
Yeah.
Oh, great! Lady J. Look at her. This is great. Okay, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 25 people on right now, you guys. This is awesome. Okay. Okay, Cece,
Hey,
can I give
Teresa.
it over to you?
Sure. For what?
All the stuff that you wanted to share.
Oh, okay, great. Hello, oh my gosh, happy Monday. So I am super excited to just welcome you all. Really appreciate you guys making the time to be on or listen later. For those of you that are, thank you so very much. And as we're going through this today, we're going to be super conscious of our time. If you guys need to step away from the computer for any reason, totally cool. Just turn your video off just so that we don't distract others. We have lots of beautiful faces on here. This is so fun to see you all. So if you need help with that, just check out the bottom of your screen. It's very easy it's pretty easy to use, right? Do you all agree? I hope everyone got on okay? Okay, great. So thank you guys so much, so much. So I'm super excited to report for the RISE unit. We have only $2,001 left until CAR is done, you guys. It's so exciting. Yes. So I feel it. It's so good. We've knocked out over 1,000 in production just today with the fabulous Steph Gurr finishing her 600. We have the fabulous Brittany Schmemmelbeck. Kelly, yes? Nope, not even close. Okay, help me.
Schmelbeck.
Schmelbeck. Okay, great. Thank you.
Schmelbeck.
Yes. Putting Kelly Strasser back to team leader. Woo, woo. Yes. And her placing her order. So we just have continuing to have new consultants getting excited, working with some of the ladies in lacrosse to get them going. So we're on a roll. So I'm really, really excited to report that to you guys. And just something that I heard today that I thought would be a really great thought, just to continue with your week this week. And I know we have lots of varying degrees of job situations and, interesting temporary situations, people working from home that don't or do and need to find a new way to do that. So I really appreciate you guys and commend you all for taking this challenge, in stride as you can and continuing to have a positive attitude. And, I know there's a lot of emotions right now. And like my mom said, this is a really unprecedented is the word that keeps getting used. And I think that is probably the most accurate way to describe what's going on. But we know there's controllables. There's things that we can do to stay safe, to keep other people healthy, and to stay positive, right? And so I really want to encourage you to plug into the right channels. So by doing that, obviously you're on tonight. That is a huge plus. That's a huge start. Or maybe you're listening back to this. Stay plugged into your pink bubble. And I'd really recommend that you guys, if you aren't already, plug into K-Love as well. 105.3 FM is a really fabulous Christian radio station. And gosh, they have just been coming through with the best positive messages and interesting stories just to keep our heads in the right place. And you're going to come through this on the other side one of two ways, which is, oh my gosh, I'm glad that's over, or oh my gosh, I'm glad that's over, right? So we can choose, and I think you guys are all choosing well, but K-Love is a great way to inspire you to do that. The story that I heard quickly today was when you sat down in your chair today, you just sat down, right? You didn't question the chair's ability to hold you because you've sat down in that same chair thousands of times before, right? Well, what is your trustworthiness and your faithfulness in your Lord to do the same, right? So we trust him, as we've sat down so many times before, to be able to take care of us and get us through these situations. And that's something that I really would like for you guys to keep in the forefront of your mind. You know, we are not alone. He holds us and he holds the world in the palm of his hand, and life is good. So if you guys need a positive word, Lisa and I, Andrea and I are all full of them, of course, always. But just something to keep in mind at this time, and a great way to plug into something positive.
Fabulous.
Mhm.
Okay, I have to yell up the stairs 1 second. You'll hear me. Babe,
I love that, CC.
my cord.
Thanks, Andrea.
You.
I had to share that with you guys. I just thought, wow, that's really powerful, you know?
Thank
It
you,
is.
Cece. Yes, the chair has held us before. It's going to continue to hold us, right? Yes. I love that you said that. Yes. I see new Angela. Is that new Angela down there?
Oh,
Hi, new Angela. Oh,
Rosine.
Rosine. Hi, Angela Rosine. I haven't seen you in a while.
Hey, Angela.
Yay! Thank you, honey. It's gonna
Hi.
go over there.
We
My
made it. Yay.
my
We might also see Carolina.
great. I think now we have more than we actually have 2 screens. All this preparation, you guys. If you saw this, I'm gonna have to take a picture of what all this action looks like later. You guys are gonna laugh at me.
This is fun.
There, did all kinds of setting up, and apparently the cord was not one of them. Okay, all right. I would love to do some recognition. Shall we do that? Okay. Oh man, you guys, everything is going crazy. Okay, I'm gonna unmute everyone. And if you want to remute yourself, you can. I just want to make sure that you get to clap and cheer for everybody, okay? All right, everyone's unmuted. If you need to remute yourself, you can. Okay, we are going to start with recognition for our senior consultants in the Courageous Cadillac Mac unit. Let's first recognize Janaea, Maggie Sherwin, Jen Gurry, Maggie Fortman, Katie, Rhonda, and Whitney. Let's give a huge shout out to our seniors. Yes. And then star team builders in the Courageous Cadillac Max, our fabulous red jackets. Dory Anderson and back in red, Donnie Manueli. Yay! Yay! And then Cece, can you recognize your seniors and your reds as well?
Yes, absolutely. So we have the fabulous Megan Amin, Michaela Lau, and Ashley Turkey as our senior consultants. Woo! Megan,
Yay!
love it. And of course, our fabulous new, as of today, team leaders, both Katie Rad and Kelly Strasser.
All right. Yes. Love it. I love it. Okay. Someone doesn't know I unmuted them, so I will
It's Meredith.
find her and mute her. Okay, great. I found her. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's talk about this production because I texted all of you, and I know that Andrea and Cece have been texting all of you and all of your people. Where am I now? Where am I? Okay, there we go. Okay, this is good, isn't it? You know that my life is like real life. Okay, so I put our latest news together and put that we were at 11,814. We're not. We're at 12,000 something or another. And okay, hang on. Because all my stuff is just not going to be in the right spot. 326,044 retail as
Oh my
of
God.
5:53 p.m. You guys,
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
we're looking for evidence that things are working, right?
Mhm.
Looking for evidence that things are working. I texted every single, there's 88 of you in our unit. You all got a text or a call or a reach out of some sort. I think actually all 88 of you got a text. And So here's where we're at. Let me give you a state of the everything, okay? Because everybody's kind of wondering where we're at. Okay, so we know that 3 of our branches are closed, and we know that number 4, we've got rumors all over the place that it's closing at midnight tonight. That is currently a rumor, so I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, I got to mute you guys. I'm sorry. There's background noise. But I will unmute CC, unmute Della, and unmute Andrea. Okay. Where'd Andrea go? There you are. And okay, so Dallas County is where our manufacturing facility is, and Dallas corporate is, or Dallas, Texas, the city is obviously where corporate is, right? So tons of people are already working from home at corporate, and customer service is already working at home from corporate. So they're asking that we give them a little bit of extra time to answer our questions and so forth. So if Dallas shuts down, which looks like they will, then that leaves Atlanta, Georgia, which is why I said order today, like order today. I have to put in another order. So I was talking to my aunt earlier. My aunt Brenda helped my aunt Brenda put in an order earlier this evening. And she said, do you think it'll ship? I said, my educated opinion right now is that yes, I think whatever we order in the next few days will ship. I said, but I don't know if I'd take that to Vegas. She goes, but Vegas isn't open anyway. I was like, oh, all right. So what I'm going to say is that, yes, I believe it'll ship. And if for any reason that it doesn't, you guys, if Mary Kay has to close the 5th branch, you know that you're going to be in order, right? You know that your order that you put in, it's all going to go, they're going to do it in the order that it was received, because that's what we do. So that is another reason to go ahead and hurry up and get it in, is because if for any reason they can't send it, you'll be next in line, right? So I actually had a CDS order that I put in on the 20th that has not shipped yet. And you guys, it was, sometimes I'm still learning. 23 years, I'm still learning. Now CDS we've only had for a few years, but she lives down the road, and I only CDS'd it because I knew that we would get quadruple the retail credit, right? It was a $50 wholesale order, 100 retail. So I was like, cool, that'll count as 400 retail for our double credit. And it's still sitting there. So texted her again today and said, hey, it still hasn't shipped yet. And if it hasn't by tomorrow, I will just run that order down to you. Unless you need it sooner, please let me know. So, and I'll just bring it over. So, and then maybe she'll get it twice then, I guess, right? If Mary Kay sends it to her. So I just want to take great care of my clients right now. And I want to make sure that you guys are able to do that as well. Cece and Andrea, do you have anything that you would like to add to that, to our customer service right now? Our personal customer service as beauty consultants?
Not necessarily.
Great. Was that
But
good?
just remember that, people are still hopefully washing their face when they're
Yes.
brushing their teeth and hydrating their skin, they're
Yes.
still going to need you.
Yes, absolutely. Because, we know that there are 3 things to be true. Alcohol, tobacco, and cosmetic sales do not decrease when things go haywire. Okay. Like 9/11, they didn't. I did well then. 2008, 2009 with the housing market. Like, you guys, there's stories after story after story of people that were doing great things while things were still happening around us. So there's certain things you can't control, right? Can't control what's happening with sickness. You can't control what's being shut down and what isn't. You can't control that, but you can control your attitude. You can control your customer service. You can control who you reach out to. You can control the kindness that you're going to continue to show to your family. You can control your faith. You can control how much you want to pray, how much you want to reach out to other people. There are so many things you can control. You can control how many calls you want to make to people you love, right? You can control how many virtual hugs you want to give people. That little virtual hug little meme is darling, or GIF,
Yeah.
I mean. It's darling, right? Like I've been sending that to people. I was like, oh, I can't give you a real one, feel my virtual hug. Everybody knows I'm full of hugs, right? So just know that there are so many things you can control. And Cece, I love what you said. You have a choice about how you're going to come through this on the other side. Of all people, Adam Carolla, who is a comedian, and if my husband hears me quoting him right now, he's going to laugh. But he was on a show the other night, and he goes, it's kind of like a jail sentence, right? Or a jail, or a sentence, a prison term or whatever. He goes, you got two choices when the time is up. You can do the time, or the time can do you. You can do the time, or the time can do you. And he goes, so wouldn't now be a great time to get with your little son and play a game of something, or learn a new card game, or paint something, or go somewhere with your wife, an extra walk? Terry and I have taken more walks. Like seriously, I know my neighbors more than I did before, actually. Terry saw a meme too that had a dog laying down on it and was like, 6 walks today. What is this virus thing? What is it? And why is it killing me? Oh my gosh. So you can do the time, or the time can do you. So like you can complain, right, that you're trapped here. You can do all that, or you can be like, all right, I am going to clean up my office. Whoops, just a little bit more. The kids and I have been playing extra card games. Who knew? Like this is technically our break week anyway. So the boys and I and Terry were going to do some stuff together now anyway, but you can do the time, or the time can do you. So why don't we do the time? Why don't we find the things we can do? Why don't we do things like this right now, right? Like all these things that we have the opportunity to do together. Those of you that are brand new, girls, you've got so many people to reach out to yet that don't know you're in Mary Kay and don't know about this amazing product. Those of you that are already social media savvy, great. FaceTime your neighbor and be like, hey, I'm going to put this on your doorstep and then let's talk about it. Why not?
Yeah.
Right? We can still mail stuff. Mail it. My Aunt Diane reached out to me weeks ago and said, hey, my son's mother-in-law lives in New York. She's looking for a Mary Kay lady in New York. Can you connect me? I was like, yeah, me. I'm the Mary Kay lady in New York. It's me. I said, we don't have territories. Hook me up with her. I'll connect. So we actually did finally physically, or FaceTime a couple days ago, and I got all her information. I'm sending her the repair, the masks, and we're going to do a virtual appointment. That's someone I don't know that I remembered to reach out to because of this. That goofy post I put on my page that you guys now have all seen, because I'm pretty sure almost all of you have commented on it, with the posting your pet. You guys, yesterday it had like 136 comments. That was before I said a word. 136. One of my friends, 3 of them family members, posted the dog 3 times. 3 separate people posted the same dog in 3 different posts. I have now gone ahead and made sure that I have acknowledged every single one of those posts, because I asked people to show me their puppies and kitties, and now I'm going to go back and say something about it. All right. Like if you're going to post, let me see your dry hands and I want to help you with it, you better acknowledge it. If you're putting cool stuff out there that you want people to see and acknowledge, you better acknowledge them back for doing it. Right. I was in tears last night, like not bawling, but like, oh my gosh, these people are posting their puppies and their kitties and their dogs and their birds and their stuff, and it's awesome. And then more today, like it's just boom, boom, boom. And you know what is happening, you guys? Because all these people are doing that haven't commented on anything I've done for a while, I'm seeing now their name. I'm seeing their news feeds now. It's crazy. So I'm going to suggest you do something cute. Maggie Sherwin the other day, she put a perfect 80s, is she on here? Yeah. A perfect 80s mixtape. And so all these people are putting YouTube songs.
Yeah.
I mean, like, right? Just a fun, cute thing. Just a fun, cute thing. People are looking, they're watching. You saw what I posted about my friend Stacy that commented on mine and Cece's, positive attitude. Then I called one of my best friends and I told her that her friend Stacy said that to me, and that made my friend feel better. Like, where does the love, you know, like who can we spread all of this love to? You remember, most of you, well, looking at the age of you, okay, about half of you will remember 9/11 and how there was so many things that went around on email, and there that was 2001, so there was like no Facebook really, but or not much, you know, on email and the news, all these great photos of people taking care of each other and sticking up for each other, and flags everywhere, right? Like people, you know, going outside and doing little parades. I remember little kids doing parades. I remember all of that, you guys. I'm not trying to compare this to a terrorist attack. What I'm saying is that's the next closest thing that we have to compare this to remind you that kindness is everywhere. Whitney did a social distancing party. They did it with their neighbors, and the kids were riding their bikes and they were 6 feet apart. I mean, you know, like it's adorable, right? Like just neat things. So this is an opportunity for us to be visible. Be visible. Hold up your cute little Mary Kay bag and say, so excited that I get to share kindness today. It doesn't have to be, look at me, I'm all Mary Kay. It's, look at, I'm sharing kindness today, helping someone be beautiful today. This is where we get to be in front of people, but be humble at the same time. It's not the time for snarky. It's not the time for, oh, look at all those stores that are closed. Ooh, let's not be doing that, right? It is the time to reach out, and like my friend Don said the other day, he and I were going back and forth. He said, you know, women still want to look pretty when there's a crisis. They especially want to look pretty then. I mean, I mixed 2 purple eyeshadows and put it underneath here tonight because I'm like, oh, I wonder what that's gonna look like. Oh well, they'll get to see it. Like, try something new. Put on red lipstick. Whitney Schleyeline says, no, Katie Sikorsky said that. Well, Whitney loves red lipstick at home. But Katie said, even if someone's not going to see you, you can still rock a red lip at home. Right. Like, now's a great time to try new stuff. Now is the time to try new stuff. Okay. I'm going to switch gears a little bit, and I'm going to talk about tomorrow night. Okay. So tomorrow night is Dreaming in Jammies. All right. Boy, my light is really bright. Okay. Tomorrow night is Dreaming in Jammies. This is something new. I got the idea from $1 Million Sales Director, #1 sales director, Catherine Longley. And it's going to be neat, you guys. So she's been doing it for, I don't know, I think she said several weeks, months maybe. And basically it is going to be a very simple way to share. Am I looking in the right place?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be a very, very simple way to share what women of 2020 are looking for in a business opportunity, and really what Mary Kay is all about today. We call it Dreaming in Jammies because you don't have to be in professional attire. Your friends don't have to be in professional attire. And it's going to be in a similar format like you guys are seeing now, where we're all going to be there. And I'm literally going to click on you and have you say your name. And I'll write this up for you, but you're going to say your name, how long you've been in Mary Kay, what you do outside of Mary Kay, and then what you have found that has surprised you the most, that was unexpected. So we don't want to hear like, oh, I'm making all this money, or, you know, all this kind of stuff. That's not what people want to hear right now. They want to know what it's done for you and what it has surprised you. Because someone new listening is like, oh yeah, what's this Mary Kay different than everything else, right? Well, what's different than everything else is it's March 23rd and there's 25 of you here right now. So that's different than the rest of the world. Cece's finishing a Malibu. Well, that's different than the rest of the world, right? Like, yeah, thank you, Rise Unit. I see them all, those big smiles. Yeah, right? Like, okay, things are happening, right? Our production is more than it's been in the last 3 months already right now. And I made it clear that we were going to support this company when this was all going down, right? Like, we're supporting our company. The company wants us to work because we can. Those hydrofacials and all of this online stuff that is taking off, you guys, learn about it. Look up the free stuff. Look up the resources. I'm I'll get some links together for you also. Andrea and Cece and I will work on that, getting some links together, because I don't have all of it yet. Some of it's just like in director places, and I got to figure out how to shoot it over to you guys. But you've got all of this free and ongoing training. You know, Mary Kay training is free and ongoing forever and ever, right? So you've got us to use these tools and to help you navigate stuff. I mean, like I said, a handful of years ago, doing the Ohio State virtual, Ohio State sorority girls virtual party with 9 girls. They Skyped me in and just kept turning the computer so I could see them all, while they all sat around at the table and standing over their little mirrors and stuff, doing facials. I mean, it was great. And that was before I just made that up. There was no how to do it. So know that this is a great time to learn new stuff. This is a great time to do MK University. This is a great time to try red lipstick. This is a great time to do a live if you've never had. You guys, I think you've created a monster with me now with these Cadillac Connect in the car, because I love doing them. And last night I did a quick one for you guys with the little, that. And then I did the same thing for my fan page. And then I'm just like over the top now, just trying to do all this stuff. So we're going to keep doing things like this. Stay connected to each other, stay connected to our Facebook pages, stay connected to your emails with your sales director, stay connected to the company. We're here for you. If you need an extra call, an extra love, an extra get me through this, just call us, text us, email us, smoke signals, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, Messenger, right? Like, we're here for you. It's our job to be here for you. If on a 1 through 10, you're on a level 10 panic, call us. We'll help you through it. We'll talk you through it. We're not going to tell you that's dumb, don't do that. No, we're going to be like, okay, let's work through this. Who are you concerned about? What are you concerned about? How can we work through this the best that we can? We're here for you to do that. You can count on our strength. You can count on our visibility. And I am telling you, Courage Nation is excelling through this, my friends. Remember I said the other day, there's going to be one of 4 things. You can hide, you can be mad, you can be scared, or you can excel. I'm not going to hide. I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to be scared. I'm just going to excel. That's what I'm going to do through this. And I'm telling national sales directors who are checking in on Courage Nation how we're doing. I'm like, yeah, got a thing tonight. We're doing great. We're doing great. And our people are doing great. And it is evidenced by the fact that there are 25 of you. There's more than 25 of you. You actually don't even all fit on here. There is more than 25 of you. It is obvious that we're doing great. It's obvious like our A team is doing great. Are you kidding? Della Merritt just debuted as a brand new sales director, March 1st. Yeah. The month that the world went, what?
Hey.
And then she leaves and goes on a cruise and comes back and is still healthy. Yeah. The Lord takes care of us, my friends.
Yes.
Right? He is taking care of us. People are becoming directors. People are earning cars. People are becoming red jackets. People are ordering. People are qualifying. Dawn's new team member, Mal, placed her qualifying order just a handful of days ago. I am watching her order like a hawk, Dawn, to make sure that she can get it. I am like, every minute, I'm like, did it go? Did it chip? Did it go? Did it chip? She's new. She needs to get her order. Let's get her order. Like, right, like I'm obsessed with this thing, right? So you can count on us. Courage Nation, you can count on us. We're here for you. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have to squeeze my butt cheeks. So proud of you guys. You guys, count on the strength. Count on the great Zoom messages. Count on the great Vox strong messages. I'm not going to leave you a message until I am perfectly caffeinated. You know that. Because I want you to hear the happy, great voice, because you might not have your own, so count on mine. Count on ours. We're going to get through this together. Okay? I'm going to unmute you. And I'm going to unmute you, and we're just going to be like, hooray. I'm unmuting everybody.
Like, hooray!
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 All right, you guys. Count your inventory. Call your customers. Let's do this.
Woo-hoo.
Woo! Love you all. Mwah,
job,
mwah,
guys.
mwah, 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 mwah.
Bye.
Woo! Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for a good one.
Thank you.
Good night.
That's it.